Well, not even a full campus evacuation could stop the unstoppable force that was Turning Point USA and people coming out to show and pay their respects to Charlie Kirk. As over 6,000 people showed up yesterday at Utah State, and blob-shaped liberals are having a meltdown and demanding their safe spaces, something I absolutely positively love to report on. So let's get into that. But a huge shout out to everyone who has checked out my coffee on Amazon. We are not garbage dropship coffee like everybody else in the space. We roast our own. These are our own unique roasts. We have actual employees that you're supporting by checking it out. I highly recommend our fall flavors, the blackberry cream. There's a couple of, we have double caffeinated, which is a really light, ultra caffeinated with like blueberry and vanilla flavors. Our tangerine K-Cups are on sale for $5. There's only about 150 of those left. There's all sorts of stuff. Our dark roast K-Cups. Give us a try if you enjoy coffee. I hope that you will. Link in the description below. A student at Utah State is upset that Turning Point was, quote, still coming to the school after Charlie's assassination 3 weeks ago. She frets about the, quote, safety of people on campus and says she plans to protest. Well, I mean, I think that's good. She should protest. I mean, I think it's good for her to get out there, get some exercise, get the blood moving. And it says, sorry, Lexi, but we aren't the ones threatening anyone else's safety. We also don't back down against these Terrys. Also remember that there was, the bomb squad had to be called yesterday to this same university, and they had to detonate some sort of device. I don't know what that device was. We haven't heard yet, but they had to evacuate the campus. I'm assuming some idiot attacked the wrong building. But let's watch this Menti B, this meltdown.
Student at Utah State University, and it is not being talked enough about the fact that Turning Point is still coming to USU today.
They're still coming harder and faster than ever.
Tonight at 6:30, Turning Point is still coming and doing the debate, even despite everything that happened with Charlie Kirk at UVU.
Why wouldn't they? Is it because people like you wanted them? People like you wanted them to not do that? Is that the issue?
They're supposed to come into the Spectrum building, which is like the basketball court if you don't go here. And then there's a field right next to the back.
She's pretty winded just walking, just saying.
Basketball court called the Legacy Fields that is open for overflow, and there's a designated spot for protesters. Most students were given the option to come to classes today or not, or a lot of students are doing classes via Zoom.
So they're canceling classes because of what, they're triggered, or I'm not exactly sure what the issue is here.
Or just skip class, or just skipped classes today. Campus is so empty right now. There's like nobody. There's a couple people, but for the most part, like no.
It looks like it was just pouring rain. I'm no expert, but maybe people are inside right now.
Normally this path that I walk on every day specifically, like normally has crowds of people walking, and there's like nobody here today because
they're afraid of leftists, because they're afraid of you lunatics. I mean, somebody put a suspicious package by a doorway. We don't know yet what it was, but we know that the bomb squad had to get called in. That wasn't conservatives who did that. Surprise.
Everyone's worried about safety concerns. So USU gave a lot of department heads the option to tell their students that they can skip class today or not, but they're still holding the event tonight.
Why wouldn't they?
I work at a preschool that is right by the Spectrum building where the event is happening, and we are closing early so that the kids can go home and teachers can go home and stay safe.
Stay safe from words.
I will be going to protest. I think.
Oh, wait, you're closing early for safety reasons, but you're going to protest. So you must not really be that scared.
It's outrageous that we have a designated area that we're supposed to protest in that.
Why, you can't storm the building?
Kind of defeats the point of a protest, so we'll see where we end up going, if we end up walking around more, or if we really do have to stay in that area just since there's such high security. We're going to be there. No, thank you. And then So, and then also there's supposed to be national coverage and state coverage for tonight.
Great.
And there's also rumors that ICE is going to be there. So
Cool. All I heard was a bunch of reasons why you should go. That's what I heard. And of course, we had some pictures from last night that I'd like to share with you. 6,000 people. Absolute jam-packed floor to ceiling. 6,000 people. Jam-packed floor to ceiling. Utah not backing down. Look at all these people. I mean, you had some seats to fill in there, but the event hasn't even started yet. You can see everyone's just milling around. 6,000 people. 6,000 people showed up. This is what you get. Every campus is going to be overflowing with people excited to show up and spread not just conservative and like I haven't really seen these like the Q&As at the end of these, but I'm really hoping that people are talking about going to church a lot, and people are talking about different not just conservatism, because I like Charlie. I didn't agree on every single idea he had about conservatism, but I definitely love that he told people to live their lives close to God and find God. And we had this from Alexis Wilkins, who's a political commentator. Shout out to you. I'll give you a follow.
Hey guys, we're at Utah State University with the This is the Turning Point tour. I am so happy to be here. I wanted to let you know that this event is happening. I know that people try to make great effort to stop us in our movement and what we are doing, but we cannot be stopped. Simply put, we cannot be stopped. So if you are in the area, if you are on campus, please come down. We have a huge theater here to host you in, and we plan on having a great event.
I wanted to find this other, because there's other stuff happening here that I wanted to bring up too, because the number of new chapters that are going up. You see this Turning Point USA moving forward without Charlie Kirk, makes first return to Utah since his assassination. Turning Point USA returns to Utah. Nobody cares. I mean, I don't mean to say that, but like nobody's being deterred. They're showing up. Here you see this. Here's 7 hours ago. After Charlie Kirk's assassination, at the high school level, they're seeing massive... What is going on here? Why are you trying to do this to me? Why are you blocking me? Okay. After Charlie Kirk's assassination, Louisiana high schools are seeing growing interest in Turning Point USA. Levi Gregory was about 10 years old when he first saw Charlie Kirk video and immediately fell in love with it. He was drawn to Kirk's debate style and the way Christianity informed Kirk's thinking. This summer, Gregory's now 15. He founded the North Shore Homeschool chapter of Turning Point USA's Club America, the high school wing of the conservative activist political group. He was planning to attend Kirk's college event at Louisiana State University in October, but after Kirk was assassinated at Utah University in September, Gregory shifted his approach. On September 25th, he organized an event that drew 200 people to Pearl River Church with the goal of bringing Turn Point USA Club chapter to every high school in St. Tammany Parish. This is at the high school level. It was the first parish-wide event in St. Tammany, Gregory said, and it came amid a growing push to start TPUSA club chapters across Louisiana and the United States. The United States Department of Education also recently announced a partnership with Turning Point USA. In Lafayette, for example, students expressed interest in starting chapters at David Thibodeau STEM Magnet Academy and Southside High School, according to Tracy Wirtz, a spokesperson for Lafayette Public School. Conservatism is becoming cool. It's becoming the counterculture. And this is because authoritarianism has willed it. Authoritarianism has made it this way. Authoritarianism taking Charlie Kirk's life is exactly why this is happening. Now, there's a Clinton High School chapter abruptly pumping brakes on Turning Point. There's some fighting back against Turning Point chapters starting everywhere. But I mean, I'm working on one right here in where I live in Wisconsin. And I already have probably about 300 people who have emailed me that want to come. And I've only just mentioned it one time. I haven't even really given any details out. And I'm working with another lady who's better at this kind of stuff than I am. I can shine like a megaphone on it, but I can't be a part of the day-to-day because I do 1 to 2 live streams a day and 5 to 7 videos a day. But I sure as heck can make sure people are there and I can be at the meetings. And that's what I'm good at. And I'm excited. And I'm excited to bring it to my church and all sorts of stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below. Don't forget to pick up our coffee, link in the description, and we'll talk to you again real soon.